I better go chase after him.
I
don't want him getting in trouble.
In between sessions, I stored some stuff, and this is now what my inventory looks like and what is in my storage chest in our house.
We were about to embark on the quest to the village.
Yes.
Because we have given up on convincing Morden to come with us, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
we tried to roll for persuasion, but that failed.
We tried to roll for picking him up and carrying him with us, but that didn't go too well either.
Did we actually try that?
No.
We actually tried that.
You're welcome to.
No, don't try me.
No, he's made his own decision. It's if he wishes to, root around in the dirt for whatever it is that he's looking for, the rest of us should continue on and perhaps collect some supplies for our future quest to the House of Bones, which I fear may be more dangerous than we anticipate.
I'm gonna go chop more wood.
Alright. Make a d20 plus the 2 for stone axe.
Oh, good. I get to re-roll that one. 13.
1, 2, 3. So you get 3 birch and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 oak.
Oh, wow. Good.
Wow. That chop hit 2 trees.
That was a great swing. I'm getting better at this.
You guys haven't been able to tell from like the 20 odd logs you guys get sometimes? You guys are getting multiple?
Maybe a really big tree.
Yes, every time you guys get a large number, it happens to be a large tree that naturally spawned.
Nice. Well, are you guys leaving? I'm gonna go mine.
Harlan opens walks down the hall and exits the building and looks around for the orientation and faces the direction of the village.
I better go chase after him.
I
don't want him getting in trouble.
I will follow my companions. Good morning. We will be back. This is still early morning, right?
Yeah, it's still a pretty early morning. You guys just kind of woken up or have been up for a little while.
Good morning. Will you wait for us here, or will you catch up with us once you are, satiated with your earthly desires here?
Depends on my mood.
Because this, out of character, this village is on the way to the House of Bones, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so perhaps once you are done, you should meet up with us at this village. We will await your presence there.
Bye.
I will accept that as a fare thee well.
Okay. GM was just trying to make sure I knew the way to the village because I forgot to check before the game. I figured it out. Okay. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to have it so I'm going to set a timer on my phone every about 15-20 minutes. Morden will get to make a roll for mining, and then we will continue on with the traveling, if that's alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
If at any point this seems unfair, let me know and we can switch it up. Okay?
I don't feel like I'm mining enough right now.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Alright, and timer is starting. Now move with the traveling group. So you guys travel, and as per usual, you guys are met with the normal brush and trees and flowers and all that fun stuff. Every once in a while you see a chicken, and Jackal is reminded of his horrible murder he committed.
No, Woldolf is reminded of it. Jackal knows it all. He doesn't need to be reminded.
Woldolf is reminded of it.
Sorry.
You guys travel. You find a pond every once in a while. The terrain seems pretty smooth, actually, minus like a few trees here and there. Every once in a while there'll be like a sheep or a cow or a pig, and you guys travel for about a day.
I like to cast vicious mockery at the sheep.
I'm sorry, is it a save or stop?
It is a wisdom saving throw.
And it's a sheep, so it doesn't have the highest intelligence. That's a fail. It's a 5.
Two
What
damage.
What do you say to the sheep?
I say, "Hey, look at you, dumb little sheep. You're the dumbest animal on the planet."
You notice the sheep kind of stops, looks up for a second, looks kind of around, and looks terrified and just bolts.
Good job at scaring the local wildlife there, good Harmon. Perhaps you might wish to keep that mischievous nature of yours in check once we come upon this village. We do not want to scare the villagers, I would say.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
All right, and do you guys continue on?
Yes,
Just something to keep the journey interesting. I'll behave myself when we get to the village.
So long as you don't get a tusk glove thing in this, I'll be happy.
A what?
Okay, it was a Critical Role reference.
I don't know the reference, but I think I can guess what happened.
It was a recurring joke on Critical Role. Okay, as you guys are traveling, you kind of get to you come back to the Shocker mountain range, as you guys tend to keep finding yourselves on. This time, it seems to be on the further end, in comparison to the last one you went. And as you guys get to the top of the first initial kind of hill, you notice that there seems to be a lot of caves here.
Do we have to pass by the caves to
You can kind of like wander over them. They're how they work. I'll send a screenshot. But they just kind of mainly go, like, just kind of dip in from the ground, around. Like, almost like in, like, a weird, like, 5 points of the star kind of thing. If that makes sense.
5 holes in the ground, a star shape?
Roughly. Yeah.
Do they appear to be man-made in any way?
No. They're very much regular caves.
Okay. Do we see any indication of any human activity there, or?
No.
Okay.
You guys literally walked for like an hour. You guys probably would have been able to tell if there's people here for that.
All right, but there's no camp or mining thing set up. Or...
No, there's not.
Harmon went to stand at the grass block. It's at the southernmost hole, and just investigate with my eyes what's in the cave hole.
Make an investigation check.
Did you want the coordinates of that grass block?
No, it's an 18.
It's stone. Like, there doesn't seem to be anything immediate in any of the caves, except for, like, maybe gravel or andesite or granite or diorite.
Okay, I see no reason to go into these caves, so I suggest we keep going.
I agree with. I think we should keep them in mind, but we should proceed on to the village before we waste too much of the day.
Yep.
Right, see how much farther we can get.
Alright, let me just figure out my travel the right way. As you guys kind of start to go, you notice that there seems to be far more spruce trees growing. The trees are very tall. Seem to be like also very heavy and like large in comparison to the normal birch and oak trees you guys can see. As you guys continue, you come across a lot more dips and kind of like mini valleys around the area, along with some sugarcane you guys can find planted along some of the banks. And all right, I'm just gonna say you guys one more. You got 9. You guys continue on, and eventually, you notice it starts to get darker, and the sun begins setting. What would you like to do?
Companions, perhaps we should, I'm sorry, how far away are we from the village? Do we have an idea?
Currently, if you guys look at the map you were given by Kenna, you're at about -1000, -500.
How far is that away? Oh, the village is the 650,
No,
16.8, -13.
That's the village.
Yes.
I thought that was the bower.
Got a ways to go.
Perhaps we should find some shelter there, companions. Do we see any caves in this area?
Looking around. Make a perception check. Or no, sorry, investigation, because you're actually looking for something.
Investigation. That is a 12.
Not in this area, although you've seen a lot of caves. It seems that in this one area, because it's kind of more, it's like a weird, singular mountain that kind of dips in to like a river around both sides of it. There's not really any caves here.
With the rules of this world and the requirement of us sleeping to change the night cycle, do we really have to find shelter? Because we can all sleep.
You can try that.
I think
I think somebody's making an assumption about the rules we haven't proven yet.
I don't think you guys have actually ever tested this before. So
No, I don't think we have either. But perhaps we should find a defensible position first, and considering that myself and good Peter can take take a 4-hour full rest, perhaps us two can set up a night's watch and see. Oh wait, or do we all have to sleep? Really? Perhaps we could find a defensible position first and make a plan off of that.
Yes. Well, we don't have any caves.
There are a lot of trees around the area.
Sorry?
There is a lot of trees around the area, so just and like little bits of pond area that kind of go underground, and kind of more like they're not active caves, but they do kind of create a little bit of a covering.
Do we have time to put together a quick shelter?
I'll say yes. You have enough time.
Okay. Perhaps we should put together a lean-to of sorts, or certainly nothing overly fancy. But what say everybody else?
Well, we could.
We could just dig down 3 and dig out a space enough for beds.
A dirt bed or a dirt hut would be more than sufficient, I would say.
Sure, let's do that. I've got a shovel.
All right.
I start digging down.
Wait, do I have a shovel? I left my shovel back at the base. I do not have a shovel. If we're gonna dig down, you're gonna have to do it all yourself.
I have a shovel on me.
Okay,
right.
Which is good because I do not believe I possess one myself.
What do you? Sorry. So how far of a square do you make?
I dug down 4.
Oh, 4. Okay.
And then once I dig down 4, I'm going to dig out a 4x7x4 area.
Wait, sorry. So it's
an underground hole.
yeah,
4x7x4.
So it's 4x7 and 4 height.
Yeah.
Okay, if you dig 4 blocks up for a roof, it's going to make a giant hole and no protection.
Okay, then,
But
3,
if
then
you
3 high.
okay, I was gonna say if you dig down, it's just
Sorry.
So
3 high.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me a second now to dig this all out. Sorry.
Once I dig it out, attach a lantern to the wall so there at least there's some light in there.
Okay. And is there anything else you do?
Place down my bedroll in the corner.
All right.
Okay, I guess we'll jump in there after him. Dig down just a little bit so we don't hurt ourselves going down there.
You want to get hurt if you were to jump down here.
Okay.
All right. Sorry. Did we build a wall?
No,
a
it's
dirt
underground.
wall?
It's underground.
But
You
we
should
don't have a roof.
probably.
Well, we do have a roof.
You do have a roof. It's like packed in.
Okay. All right. Sorry. I the way. Yeah. Okay.
You should probably block up that hole.
I take some dirt and patch the hole once Morden and Peter are in.
All right.
Woldolf and Peter are in.
Yeah, that's it. Hold on.
I know it's been like 2 weeks, but
All right, Nims, when you guys lay down your bedrolls as well.
yes,
Um,
we'll lay down my
yes.
bedroll. Good. Peter, would you care for the first watch or the second watch?
I'll take the first watch again.